So it appears that 12 football clubs across the pond, I am mandated once again as an American sports broadcaster, anything that's referred to, certainly that involves the UK, Britain, London, we have to say that it's happening across the pond. Although it's just half of the new Super League teams that have already committed to this new Super League, half of them come from the UK, from the Premier League. Half of the 12 that raise their hand and say, yes, we're going to play in something called a new European Super League. Starting in August, half of them come from the Premier League. 3 of them come from La Liga in Spain. 3 of them come from Serie A in Italy. Beautiful country of Italy. Serie A, pardon me. Serie A, my bad. I'm just a presenter. Don't blame me. So AC Milan, Internazionale, hold on a minute. Internazionale, is that how it's pronounced? And Juventus, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and 6 teams in the UK from the Premier League are going. It appears with this new Super League, Christopher, that has been formed, this new European Super League, it appears that 12 major, big-time football clubs that participate for the right to host the Champions Trophy, in the Champions League, 12 of them have relegated the rest of the football clubs in European soccer, essentially telling everyone else, we're done with you. Now, they have come out and said in forming their league, in announcing their league, that they are going to get so much attention on them that they would parcel out all of the ancillary, a little trickle down will occur in the same manner that all the football clubs in Europe are supporting all the youth leagues, for the lack of a better phrase, and everything else going on in Europe. And on its face, that seems to be a nice fig leaf for what appears to be a remarkable money play by all 12 of these clubs. They say there's 3 more coming, and we're assuming we're all eyes on France and Germany. None of the clubs from the leagues in France and Germany have raised their hands, but it would make sense, obviously, that there are 15 clubs that they are going to eventually announce. They expect 3 more to join, and then 5 others will qualify to enter, which would be interesting because that means that they assume that there will be other leagues still remaining left standing when they lop off some of these top money-making teams with all of the best talent associated with them from these leagues. Like, I guess they just assume the Premier League will keep going without the current 1st, 2nd, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 9th place teams currently in it. And that La Liga will continue to go even though teams currently 1, 2, 3 in the standings are gone. And Serie A in Italy will continue going on without teams 1, 2, and 4 currently in the standings. You could still have you could still have your leagues. We're just going to take our football and go kick it somewhere else while you can kick the proverbial rocks. That's what it sure sounds like to me. And
to argue.
And a lot of folks in London and its surrounding areas and in the United Kingdom are looking across the shores, across the pond, straight to here, to the owners of the Rams, the Buccaneers, and the Red Sox. Stan Kroenke, who owns Arsenal, the Glazer family, who owns the Buccaneers and Manchester United, and John Henry and Tom Werner, friend of the program.
And LeBron.
And mine. And LeBron, right? And the owners of Liverpool. So, I'll just say this. First blush, Major League Baseball, choose someone other than the Red Sox to send across.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
And I don't know if the Rams and the Bucks should set foot in the international series for a while. I think people have got to cool down because in case anyone's wondering, this is essentially a thumbing of the nose. This is essentially a turning of the back. This is essentially we might be destroying not only your leagues that have been going on for a century, but your way of life. your way of viewing yourself and your city and your town and your hamlet and your pubs and your friends and your hearts and hopes and wishes. We don't care. We're going to turn our backs. We're going to look at JP Morgan Chase and say, thank you for the $400 million you're giving to each club to fund this thing, which according to the New York Times is a multiple of what the winning side that took from winning the Champions League in 2020. Multiple. Jeez. Let's see, the figure is more than 4 times what the Champions League winner took home in 2020. Each club will get this, informing this. So in case everyone's wondering if there's a change of heart coming, in case everyone's wondering if these clubs might hear the hue and cry and outcry of what's going on, in case anyone's wondering if there's going to be some form of a heel turn, I don't think that's coming. Now, UEFA has said that any player on any of these clubs that participates in the Super League will not be able to participate in any Champions League event, and even more so, the World Cup. What happens then? Because does a player essentially say, I'm leaving, all of those pounds, euros on the table and a contract that they've signed with these Super League teams? And saying, yeah, I'm not playing there?
They're not going to represent their country?
Well, they are not going to represent their country. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's going to happen.
The biggest worldwide event.
That's what's going to happen. Because if you think these owners of these clubs are going to turn down the chance to have $400 million for each, this is seed money.
Yeah, this is just getting started.
Seed money.
Yeah.
Right? They're not going to turn that around and turn it away. No. That's not going to happen. No. This thing's done. Unless what? They cut FIFA and UEFA in?
I don't know.
Because this is about money. This is about money. Dollars, cents, pounds, pounds, euros, lira, whatever you want to talk about. And folks across the pond are freaking. Now, in case you're wondering why are they freaking out? If you're at all wondering this, the only analogy I can give you that's possible and real in this country, okay? Because we talked about it with Florio. I mean, the Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers, just to name a few.
Cubs, Cardinals.
Right, are not going to get together in Major League Baseball, although some of them might because they think that they, luxury tax money that's funding the owners of these small market teams that they're not actually putting into the players to create competition. Just saying, you know what? We're going to break off from Major League Baseball. We're going to form our own league. We're going to play each other. It's 10 teams. We're going to play each other 15 times. So we're going to get to close to 160. We'll play each other 14 times, shorter season, but it'll be a longer expanded playoffs. And the best players of your favorite teams are going. And sorry, Marlins. Sorry, Mariners.
A's.
Sorry, A's.
Brewers.
Yeah. See ya. Would not want to be ya. Out. Don't see that happening. Don't see it happening in the NFL where the Cowboys and the Patriots and the Packers get together because there's no other leagues. Like here, again, in Europe, it's a very labyrinth structure of different leagues for different countries, all in one continent. It's confusing for a lot of people. And the thing that folks in the Premier League fans are freaking out is they think that some team like Arsenal that's in 9th place or Tottenham in 7th place that just, let me use the proper phrase here, sacked their manager, are getting out of a league where you can't be relegated. You can't, if you stink, go to the lower league where you have to get back into the better league. Oh, if you're confused, just watch season 1 of Ted Lasso. Season 2 is clearly now going to be lit now that there's a Super League.
Yeah, right.
And the Tottenham job's open for Ted, by the way. Think about it. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.